Alright, welcome to my channel and to this video. Thanks for clicking. Today we're going to be reviewing, getting this thing. This is my brand new Weber 22-inch charcoal grill, baby. I was rocking, and still am, a propane grill that I absolutely love, but I decided to make the plunge into the world of charcoal a bit deeper here. I owned one years ago, but this thing is amazing. By the way, welcome to the channel. Do lots of home projects around the house, saving you time and money. Click that subscribe button. I put out videos regularly. Like this video and share this with somebody that you know. And if you want to make your own YouTube channel and turn your hobbies into real cash every month, check out my course. You can click the link in the description below. All right, back to business. Let me go over the features a little bit. 22 inches, solid black. It has a thermostat on the top. You saw shots of that earlier, and the vent here at the top. So let's open this up. You can take a look. And one of the coolest features that I'll show in just a minute is the actual disposing that actually catches right here. It'll actually catch the charcoal as it's being used and contains it for you. So it's really easy to clean. You don't have to like pick up the whole grill and spill it out. So we're doing a night shot here, and we'll actually fire this thing up so you can kind of see how many sparks it pop out of it and whatnot, and what I can do about that. But let's take a look here. We've got 3 little vent covers. You can pull that lever, push left and right at the bottom, and that will close up those bottom vents. And we've got some charcoal here, and we're gonna use my trusty little starter method. This is all brand new, but I've used this before on a separate grill, but this is pretty amazing. If you're using lighter fluid, you're a chump, you're a sucker. Get off lighter fluid, get yourself one of these cool things, and I'll put links down below for everything that you see in this video, all the accessories and whatnot for my preferred way. But you've got this little like starter piece. It's like compressed paper, and there's different stuff that you can buy, and then you basically put your starter tool filled with charcoal above it, and it's all vented perfectly so that the flames just move upward and ignite and get your coals nice and hot. You don't have to come back and attend to it multiple times. Just come back in a few minutes, monitor it obviously, but this is what it can do. This is probably too hot when it starts spitting out like this too much. But anyway, the grill comes with this cool little thing. You just kind of attach it on the side, and there's probably no reason to take that off, but you can slide it from one side to the other. Things are getting piping hot, and we're about to, we're ready. Look at that. It's angry. It's pissed. Probably a little too hot. Yeah, that's too hot. Next time when they're spitting like that, that's actually quite dangerous. So next time I'll pour those out when they're not when those little sparks aren't flying up as high. But anyway, we'll add a little bit more here so you can see what it's like. And you can get these cool little like charcoal baskets to contain the charcoal. And let's go ahead and get the lid on here. Got the vents down below opened up. We'll put the lid on with the vents full blast. And this thing rises the temperature goes pretty quick. Oh, it's a little blurry there. Sorry about that. But the temperature really goes up fast with those vents open. Now, the Weber company I really like, but they kind of goofed on 2 things. One, they didn't put a little plastic piece right there on the vent. You have to use my tool to like close and open the vent, otherwise I burn the heck out of my finger. And 2, the thermostat right there is kind of upside down. We're going to be taking care of that in a second, so hang with me. But let's get some food on here. We've got some shrimp and some salmon. That's a pretty nice cut. We don't often splurge on salmon, but we had some family in town, and so that's what we're doing tonight. And we're going to get that on there. Notice the shrimp to the side and the salmon kind of over the coals, the thickest part of the salmon over the hottest part of the coals. And there we go. Turns out quite beautifully, I think. This grill is amazing. Takes a little bit of practice, multiple stages, right? Getting the charcoal just right, making sure your temperature's not too hot. Check out the lid, by the way. Did you see that? It hangs on the side, so you don't have to put the hot lid on the ground. It actually has a little built-in hook. You can just slide it here. Now here's the vent control again. We saw that a little earlier. You can open it all the way to the left is closed, all the way to the right is fully open. And look how that food turned out. Dang. Now, if you do have hot spitting coals and you're burning, carpet and whatnot around it, I'm going to show you what I bought. I bought this little protective fireproof pad, and I actually reviewed that in another video, but it works. It's cool. You can put a hot piece of coal on there and it doesn't burn. It's amazing. And it's fully waterproof and whatnot. And you can go a little wider than what you see here, but it pretty much, this size pretty much still catches most of the sparks. So there you go. You got a good view of that right there. So that's definitely a nice accessory piece that doesn't break the bank if you are, worried about protecting your deck or your carpet or whatever your grill happens to be kind of on or around. And go wider a little bit. You could probably do 3 inches wider than the 22 inch. So that would be 25 inches plus another 28 inches. You can probably be, because of 3 inch on each side, right? So that's 6 inches additional in diameter. You'd probably be good on that. Now here's the thermostat. We're gonna you've got your vent pointed towards you. Your thermostat you want to be pointed towards you as well and not upside down. So you can actually switch that thermostat out and around, like you can see I've done here. So how do you do that? When you get your new grill, it's going to be switched around, so the vent will be facing towards you like this. And then look, your thermostat is upside down. So we're going to want to rotate that thermostat toward you. So to do that, we're going to flip it over to the bottom. And got a little grime there from the cook the night before. You can see the little wing nut right there with that longer screw. That is the one that holds down the thermostat. So we're going to loosen that lefty-loosey a little bit. You don't need to back it all the way off, just enough for the thermostat to be able to spin freely. And put the camera down here. There we go. And that will spin like that. And then you can tighten it back up once it's kind of in your position. Make sure that is sturdy. And then there you can actually, read it. You don't have to read it upside down. So Weber, you did a great job. This grill is fantastic. A couple little things, though, could really make this grill perfect. By the way, your grate actually hangs on the side, too, so you don't have to put the dirty grate on your carpet or the ground. So I really like that feature. And then you move these guys, and you can see it kind of pushing that soot from the charcoal through the holes and into the bin. Love the bin idea. This was genius. Because before, you had to take out the grates and the charcoal and basically pick this thing up and, turn it upside down to get all the big chunks out. And then your ground was kind of a mess. And, this is great. One-handed operation here. You kind of pinch it. Kind of goes back like this. Secures on both sides. And then pinch it in the middle to secure it back in place. And that just is fantastic. I really like that. All right, what else can I show you about this grill? One-handed operation pretty much from that grate that hangs on the side. So it's fairly lightweight. Obviously with food on it, you need 2 hands, but... All right, I got one more great accessory to show you. Are you ready? This is life-changing. Look at this. This is a shelf, because one thing that this grill does not have is any shelves, right? And you can buy 2 of these if you want. Again, links down below in the description. But look at that. This is ingenious, this little invention. Third-party company. It's not a Weber. I don't know if Weber makes one or not. You could probably investigate that. But this will do you just fine. It's got additional hooks for your grill utensils. Obviously, if you've got a cover to put on it, the cover probably won't go on with the shelf on. But it holds up to like 10 pounds, I think. And I really love that. I'll review that specifically in a different video. And here is the actual cover. And we can put that on. We've got some snowfall out there. So the cover is indeed important, and look at that. Love it. Anyway, hopefully this video has helped you out a little bit. Thanks.